Hello, this is Creativa Artley here, and this is a bit different than my normal fare, but because it has to deal with epilepsy and seizures, and since I have epilepsy, albeit more controlled than it used to be, like I'm not having full-blown seizures, but I still get dizzy and stuff from strobes. If it's enough strobes, I could have a seizure again, but that's besides the point. I figured since I have epilepsy myself, I should cover the Porygon did nothing wrong thing from Pokemon. And, well, yeah. He did nothing wrong. It was all their little golden boy, Pikachu. So, yeah, let's dive into this. I'm gonna start by reading the thing. Granted, not from the original Twitter because that got deleted, but still. It only took almost 2 decades, but they finally admitted it. Porygon did nothing wrong. It was Pikachu's attack that triggered the flashing in that episode and sent those kids to the hospital with migraines and seizures. But they used Porygon as a scapegoat and essentially banned it and its entire evolutionary line from appearing in the anime. They've admitted the injustice. Now we just need a Porygon episode in the anime again. That doesn't give kids seizures, and the injustice will finally be corrected once and for all. Once more so everyone in the back can hear it, Porygon did nothing wrong. And honestly, this whole thing, like finding out about this whole thing when I first found out about it, is kind of what put me off of Pokemon. Because I couldn't watch something if I knew they'd given like almost 700, 800 kids seizures. Because I'm like, that could have been me. That would have been me. So, yeah, like, Pokemon needs to come to terms and finally admit that their little mascot isn't the golden boy they make him out to be. He literally put hundreds of kids in the hospital. And that's not okay. I dealt with seizures all my childhood, and it's not fun. Nothing about epilepsy is fun. Being out on the floor, just seizing around in a seizure, it's not fun. It's one of the worst things you can go through. Just living with the fear of, could that happen again and again and again and again and again, and I still kind of do that. Every time I get super dizzy from strobing lights, I get worried, which is why this whole thing makes me so mad. A lot of TV and movies these days have those strobing effects, like some to this level, and it makes me worried for my health and my safety when I watch something, because I don't know how many strobes are going to be in it, or how many flashing lights. And clearly Pokemon's no different. There are things I've had to not watch or not completely watch because they've had strobing lights. And the possibility of it causing a seizure for me is there. It just makes me so mad that movies don't cater to us epileptics in the way they should. It's not that hard to cut down on strobing lights and flashing effects. You can make a good movie without them. Or a good TV show without them. I just don't understand it. Why are they excluding such a large chunk of a possible audience by just pulling stuff like this? It's not alright. And I have to say it. Due to this, and knowing how many kids it put in hospital, and knowing that I could have possibly been one of those if it ever did air in the US, have to say it, Pokemon is no longer something I will watch or endorse ever again. That's also the reason why I haven't really watched Incredibles 2 more than once, and things like, and like certain episodes from My Little Pony more than once, because it's just the flashing lights and the strobing effects, it just all messes with my head, because I am an epileptic myself, and it's just like, but yeah, Porygon did nothing wrong. Pikachu did, and that's all you need to know, and that's all you need to know about me never watching Pokemon again.